Everyone, if you're watching this back on replay, please make sure you give the video a thumbs up. And also remember, I'll be live on Christmas Eve as well, so hopefully, fingers crossed, the baby doesn't come, you'll be able to join me and Gabby on Christmas Eve as well. I'll just stand back a little bit. So we're here in Great Yarmouth. I'll wait for just a few more people to come on. Thank you very much as well. Just quickly go and just spotted that. Thank you, David NW. David, you always support the channel every time we do a live, and you support it off with a very kind super chat, so thank you very much. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to check out, well, as the title says, Great Yarmouth at Christmas. It's the 22nd of December today, so it's Christmas Eve. And I'm just standing outside, just down actually from the town centre. The Great Yarmouth Minster is literally just here. So the Christmas lights in Yarmouth, how do I explain this? They're not the grandest Christmas lights, but they are still festive. And actually some Christmas lights that you may have not seen before as we go down some of the streets, some are down the rows and stuff like that, and also around the town centre. We'll also go down to the seafront and onto the pier as well. There's a little bit of wind, so I've got my muff on tonight, so actually we will go and start that in a second. Please make sure you give the video a thumbs up, as always. I'm just going to show you where I am right now, because this is, hang on, I've got my gloves on that are supposed to work with the screen. There you go. So you can see where we are. There's Great Yarmouth Minster, just peering out of the trees, and this beautiful building, and onto our first bit of Christmas light action. There's some tinsel here, look how very festive. Yeah, so I brought my light because I've had people before say about how dark it is in some places, so I've got some light on the situation, which will be good. Let me know what the signal's like. Foxy Bees, join me in the live chat. Now, there are 3 of these in Great Yarmouth. I don't know if there's still one down the seafront, basically, but there's basically one here, one further up in the town, and then, of course, there is another one down the seafront, which I saw last time on a very foggy, cold evening. Whether it's still there, I don't know, but we'll go and check it out. Come say hello in the chat, give the video a thumbs up, helps me out, and let's... Well, I don't know why we all love walking under tunnels of lights. I can't say this is very Christmassy, in the sense of the colour, because it's orange and yellow, but it's still nice, and the fact they've got actually little twinkly lights all the way through it, because last year they didn't, so it's a nice added addition. No, it's not raining. Hello Crispy, hello to channel members, by the way. Channel members, don't forget, I'll be live on Christmas Eve, me and Gabby, depending on whether the baby comes or not, so hopefully you will be able to join us live on Christmas Eve. I'm not sure the time yet. I will put it up though. These trees look nice though. No, it's not foggy tonight, so we should be good. Good evening, Mark. The market is still not yet built. No, it's currently in the process of being built. Crispy, if the baby comes at Christmas, you'll call it Jesus, or it will be Jesus, the next coming. But I think they do look nice. Yeah, I do like these lights hanging down from the tree though. Okay, the wind's getting up, so I need to put the muff on. So just 1 second. Just need to just put the camera here. I've got the wind muff to stop the wind noise. 1 sec. Temperature tonight is around about 6 degrees. I think it's dropping down to about 5. There probably will be a frost tonight as well, typical. Sean Edwards is in the chat. Big Sean, welcome to the stream, Sean. Hope you're good. In fact, I saw you the other day, Sean, didn't I, in Yarmouth? John Webster, good evening. Now I've been a channel member for 5 months. Don't forget to click that badge because it will update and tell you how long you've been a channel member for. Hopefully that sorted out the wind noise, but I can never put that on to begin with because then I can't press the button to go live. YouTube, you need to sort that out. So I will show you some actual Christmas lights that are missed in Yarmouth. A lot of people don't see. I'll show you where they are in just a moment. Don't forget to pick some fish and chips up on the way home. I'm not eating fish and chips tonight, actually. Sometimes you can have too much of a good thing. So there you go, we'll leave Great Yarmouth Minster behind. Good evening, Gary. Hope you're doing good. Hopefully the picture should be semi-straight. Let us know if it's not. It's because the gimbal doesn't like when you put a little wind muff on there. I've just noticed they put some in for electric vehicles here. Suzanne, I've never tried the mushy peas. I definitely should. Hey Paul, thank you very much. Wow, thank you so much, Paul, for your £10 super chat. Thanks for all 2021 walks. Love them. See you in 2022. Paul and Ali in Felixstowe, my second home. I love Felixstowe. Thank you very much, Paul. It's really appreciated. Linda, you was figuring out how to do that, so hopefully you've been able to sort that out now, of how to put yourself up as a channel member. Marie is here. Good evening, Leanne. Gary as well. There is some Christmas entertainment going on. Deborah is here. Gabby's in the chat as well. Are there any hot chocolate shops? Julian. Well, you don't get a hot chocolate shop. That would be cool though. Nick Coffee, good evening. Hello to Ross. So there's some live music going up in the town centre. We will go and visit that in a moment, but I'm going to take you down the rows and down onto the town hall very quickly, because that actually does look nice lit up. A few Christmas trees here. This is new. I don't ever remember Christmas trees being here before. So that's fair. I'm just dropping everything, hang on. Oh no, copyright. Right, so yeah, it's very quiet. You won't see this market soon because obviously the new market over there is being built. This will get pulled down and all this will be redeveloped. But have you ever been down here before at Christmas? It looks rather festive. Just sorting my light out. So we'll just quickly walk down to the town hall. Nick, we're going to open up the Christmas cards and some stuff that you guys have sent, which has been very kind. We'll be opening that up on Christmas Eve, so make sure you tune into the live on Christmas Eve, and yes, I'll be able to tell you if we did or not. But nice little Christmas lights up here. In fact, I don't really need the light on actually, do I? God, these gloves are rubbish. I need to get some better gloves. That looks very festive. Honestly, this little cake shop stroke cafe hidden away down the road, but it's really nice. Crispy, you're absolutely right. 3 days until the annual Christmas Day swim. The Walk With Me Christmas Day swim, which is not advertised. It's an exclusive club you don't want to be part of. I can't believe I've just done that. This blooming light that I bought, literally dropped it, smashed it up everywhere. Okay, so now I don't understand why they decorate the rows further up, but they don't put any Christmas lights up down here, which is a bit of a shame. Obviously they think that a lot of people don't come down here and do any shopping, but I think it's a bit of a shame. And if you've just tuned in and you was hoping to see the Christmas lights, there isn't any down here, so just bear with us. We've got to walk through here to get to the town hall on the quay side. And again, who is it who's saying that a lot of seaside places don't put up Christmas decorations down the seafront? And you're true, and you're very right. Great Yarmouth has them up all year round. Wow, that is a nice tree. Look at that, ultra festive. What is that, a nail shop, I think? Suzanne, yes, I am going to film myself going in the sea. Nick Coffey, good luck to when the baby's born. Happy Christmas to you both. Happy Christmas, Nick. Thank you very much for joining on the live stream. Hello, Helen. Thank you very much for the £5 super chat. And a Merry Christmas to you as well. It does feel like it's Christmas now, doesn't it, really? 22nd of December. Before you know it, it'll all be over. Joey B, yes, Linda will tell you if you ask her. The only Christmas lights up on the quay are these. I think that's a recruitment company, I think. So I think it was last year, the town hall had a like snowflakes being projected onto it. As far as I can see, they don't have anything like that this year, apart from the Christmas tree in the window, which is a bit of a shame. Hello Jamie, thanks for joining the chat. It probably was a bank in the past. Hey Foxy B, thank you very much, that's very kind of you. Really do appreciate your support this year as well. Thank you very much for your super chat. Merry Christmas Tim and Gabby. And Foxy B, obviously you're famous on the channel. Been famous in a song as well, you probably might remember that. Are we going to get any snow? Is it going to snow yet? I don't think we're going to get a white Christmas. There could be a little bit of snow on Boxing Day, that's about it. Thank you very much, John. Yeah, they haven't done anything with it this year. I think all you can see now is just the blue neon light at the top and the Christmas tree. It's so sad to see this Star Hotel look. Look at that. Probably one of the most famous hotels in Great Yarmouth, and it's not open, it's completely in darkness, all boarded up. In fact, I don't know which room it is, but there's a room up there that's quite haunted, because I've done a tour around there once for a radio station. Just turn that light off before it gets in people's faces. So I know you a lot of you guys who watch the Great Yarmouth videos do like the town hall, and it does look pretty special at Christmas. But like I say, they don't have any Christmas lights other than that Christmas tree. They had two Christmas trees near the entrance, but yeah. And these have just recently popped up. I don't know what they are, but they're projecting some kind of light onto the town hall. When that will start, I don't know. But it does look festive. I do love that tree. It looks elegant, I would say. Can Jem and Simon have a shout out, please? Hello, Jem. Evening, Jacko. Michael Horner, thank you very much for your £5 super chat. And a Merry Christmas to you, Michael. So we'll go back into the town centre. There is some Christmas music playing, but we'll just go for it anyway, and I'll just keep talking and hopefully we'll be okay. But if you have just joined tonight's live, please give the video a thumbs up. We will work our way down the seafront, around the pier, and back around the Christmas lights. I'm knackered already. Thank you very much, Mark. Here's Merry Christmas to him. Thanks for your wonderful walks here to 2022. Thank you very much, buddy. I really do appreciate the support that you guys have given us, and I appreciate as well the hot chocolate. Oh, Joey B, honestly, it's easy to do. You just need to hit that little thank you very much, Joe, by the way. Just hit that that dollar sign and then it will come up. Now, of course, as I said, all the videos are free to watch, as they will always be on YouTube. But if you want to get more out of the community, of course, and use emojis and see videos first and get involved in the chat and behind the scenes photos, feel free to join channel membership. All the details, I've pinned a comment at the top of the comments. If you just click it, there's a little video that explains all. Yeah, these used to be banks along here. The fact that I don't think there's any banks here at all now. They're all shut up. I have no idea what they really are anymore. There's a coffee house maybe. See, the Duke's Head looks good at Christmas and at Halloween as well. Thank you for the update, Foxy B. Should have a look in there. Gabby sings in here sometimes. Wow, that is a lot of Christmas lights. So we'll leave the South Quay behind. Can't feel my fingers tonight, it's freezing. On the right hand side, this used to be a swimming pool. I'm sure it used to be a swimming pool, a baths back in the day. And the changing rooms are at the front, if you can see that. And now they're people actually live in them, which is kind of weird. But yeah, look, it says, hang on, let me just put the light on and I will show you. It says slipper baths, can you see that? But now they're residential homes, which is weird, isn't it? They've literally got homes in where the changing rooms used to be. Yes, I think it was the shortest day of the year yesterday, wasn't it? Selena, thank you very much, Selena. I really do appreciate that. Wow, thank you. And a Merry Christmas to you as well. So I'm going to walk straight ahead and walk. Oh, I don't know if that's going to cut me out actually. I'll go this way. We're just behind the old Palmer's store in Great Yarmouth, which has again had, well, it's been left really open and nothing's really going in there at the moment. There was talks about a Primark, but I don't think that's going to happen. Hey David, thank you very much for your £5 super chat. Really enjoying the output. Merry Christmas to you, David. By the way, if you missed any of the Christmas lights or Christmas markets around the country, do go and check them out after the live. There's quite a few of them. Major Christmas markets I went to: York, Birmingham and Nottingham. Also, Bournemouth Christmas Tree Festival is totally amazing. If you haven't seen that video yet, make sure you do, because and I think Great Yarmouth should do something like that. They've literally got a big park obviously in Bournemouth, the Lower Gardens, where all the Christmas trees are, but they're kind of spread throughout the town as well, and I think that'd be good for Great Yarmouth to do something like that in the future. Whether they will or not, I don't know. It's the old Palmer store there. So hopefully I don't lose signal down here because of the buildings. But it's Wednesday, it's not late night shopping in Great Yarmouth, because late night shopping is on Thursday, I believe. Right, I'm gonna have to walk quickly. Signal is okay at the moment. Sorry. Hello Matthew, and a very Merry Christmas to you, buddy. Okay, so oh, I think this is the Lantern Parade actually. I could be wrong. It is. We can even see the mayor I'll put a little bit of light on it so you can see them. You alright, John? How's it going? There's the mayor, look. Hello, Mr. Mayor. There's Santa, look. So they do this every year, so this is like a lantern parade. And it's just random. So basically all the kids get involved and walk with lanterns, and I think they go down towards the quay. They are very, very strange. Crazy. It's like an angel. Okay, so there you go. I'm going to continue talking because there's loud music playing. So that's what's going on in the town centre this evening. Shopping centre's still open. I completely forgot that was on tonight, actually. Tim, is it very cold here? Melissa, yes. It's blooming cold. I can't feel my fingers. Do you know the mayor's name? What do you think? I'm on first name terms with the mayor. Oh, hang on. What have I done here? Crispy, no, I don't. Hang on, I've got to just take this off. I turned a filter on then. G-Man, good evening. Welcome to the stream. I know, I could... Do you know what? They've got live music in this market tavern, theatre tavern, all day long and all night long. They're just like never shut. Well, that was rather festive. We saw the lantern display. It's not as big as it has been in previous years. I obviously used to work for the local radio station. It used to be a really big thing, but obviously because of the C word, it's not going to be a very big thing because of all that. Thank you, Foxy B. So we're talking about these triangle light tunnel things. There's another one just here, and there's another one down the seafront. But yeah, most places do late night shopping on a Thursday, actually, don't they, rather than a Wednesday. I don't know why that's been changed. Shout out to Joe, Ned, Frankie the dog. Shout out, done. I didn't mean to do that. It messed with my eyes. Tony, good evening. Anyone in McDonald's this evening? God, it's very busy, actually. Tony, I did say hi. You don't need to put your caps on. Dowie, you're staying in Great Yarmouth for 2 nights on Monday, really? Weatherspoon's looking not too busy tonight. So we'll come up the other way. We'll go through St George's Park, where this Christmas they did have a Christmas market. Now, I've been to a lot of Christmas markets this year, and unfortunately it was a bit of a letdown. There was probably, well, they had a lot of rain, so I feel bad for them, but it rained a lot when it was there. It was only open for about 2-3 days, but they had about, I don't know, 7 or 8 little huts that got waterlogged, and they all kind of were subsiding and stuff like that. So yeah, it wasn't as good as it could have been. There was a few more stalls, and I think they should have kept it going for a little bit longer as well. However, they have left the lights up. Hi, Richard. Now, whether these will stay up all year, who knows? But they've still got signage saying Christmas at the parks. Funny chicken. Well, we just moved away from the town centre where it was quite busy. We're just going to head down towards the seafront, see what's happening down there. A lot of people like to see the pier as well at Christmas. They don't actually have any Christmas lights up, no. Not at all. Yeah, please give the video a thumbs up. Thank you, Mark. Helps me out loads, and it's free to do, so give the video a thumbs up if you haven't already. So I think the Great Yarmouth are definitely using St George's Park a lot more now than they have ever done before. You know, for the Out There Festival, which was back this year, there was lots of events planned, I think, for next year, like the Christmas in the parks. It didn't go according to plan, but there's always next year. Thanks, Melissa. So yeah, don't forget, I will be live on Christmas Eve with Gabby. We'll do it from home. We'll open up some of the stuff you guys have sent us very kindly, and chat and have a bit of Christmas merriment. Hopefully you'll be able to join us for that. I'm not quite sure what time it will be yet. Probably around about 6 o'clock, I would have thought. But let us know if 6 o'clock is a good time for you guys on Christmas Eve. I know you might be busy doing other things, but equally, I know there's a few people that need a little bit of conversation, loneliness on Christmas Eve, and that kind of thing as well. Do I have a favourite Christmas market you visited, G-Man? Yes. I did like Nottingham, actually. Even though that everyone raves about it, I didn't think York was that great. York is not normally bigger, but Birmingham was the best. Dwayne, Mr. Ibiza Man, is here. I love your videos, Dwayne. You keep going, buddy. I know it can get a little bit hard to keep going with content, and I know that you've had some rubbish weather there, but if you're a big fan of Ibiza, Dwayne is your man. Dwayne, you're a DJ, right? I'm going to try and get over to Ibiza next year, and we'll definitely have to meet up. So I'll show you the non-Christmas lights down the seafront, actually. Yeah, I do need a hot chocolate. 6 PM is good. Linda, thank you. Try not to get run over. Carlos, of course. Oh, I thought you was, Dwayne, sorry. A few nice Christmas trees down here, bed and breakfasts. Hopefully the sound's all right as well. I've got the muff on. Are bed and breakfasts open at Christmas? And the answer is, well, some are. A lot of them have got their Christmas trees in the window. So people have spoken. 6 PM. It is then. 6 PM Christmas Eve. Hopefully you'll be able to join us. And hopefully I'll be able to do it. Because obviously, look, there's loads of Christmas trees in the windows here. Obviously it all depends whether Gabby goes into labour, because the baby's due the beginning of January, but it could come anytime. Hello Brian, Merry Christmas to you and your beautiful wife. Thank you for the hard work that you've done this year and the videos. Thank you, Brian. Gabby, have you and Tim picked out your names for a baby yet? We've got a name if it's a girl, but kind of a name for a boy. I have already filmed some videos for the first couple of weeks of January, so I won't go completely silent. And of course, if you guys want it, we will do a little bit of a video introducing our little thumbprint to the world. Someone's done some Christmas lights over here. Can you imagine that, Mark, if it actually happens on Christmas Eve? It would not be great for the baby. You walk so fast, Tim. I know. See, now look at this. There is the Willows guest house. They've got a lovely Christmas tree outside, and I don't know if you can see inside, look, but they've got a couple of Christmas trees in there, some candles in the window, and more Christmas tree stuff inside. It's quite nice. They've gone to town here. That's not, I think that's private, that is. That looks very festive, doesn't it? By the way, if you haven't already, I posted a video up on my other channel, Living with the Lindens, If you go onto the community tab, you'll see. But I show you how I make my excellent hot chocolate, which I nicked off a famous chef. And it is the best hot chocolate ever. Ian, walk with me and pram. That might have to happen one day in the future if I've planned a live and then Gabby gets a gig or something. How was the Christmas jumper wearing, Tim? It's good. I haven't got it on tonight. But if you did manage to get one of my Christmas jumpers, I hope you enjoyed them. It was just a little bit of fun basically for Christmas. Exclusive, never to be seen again. Okay, so we've just arrived on the seafront, and obviously if you did miss the Christmas lights, we will go back up. But what is open down here? Obviously the amusements are open down here. Looks like the Britannia Pier is in darkness. The Wellington Pier will always be open and always in the light too. After a very happy Christmas, both. What a Christmas present if the baby arrives. Yes, it certainly would. Tracy, I made the hot chocolate using your recipe. Did you really, Tracy? Totally amazing. And the best thing about it is you've got to let it simmer to let it thicken. And then obviously when you pour it into a glass, I would suggest putting some Baileys in it as well. It's totally amazing then. With the letter O, Marie. That's the Marina Centre. Look at that. Most of the outside of the building is actually already done. We've obviously got to add the flumes on the side, but already got some uplights going on just over there. As always, the tower is in darkness, but the amusements down here on the seafront, they're always open. I think it was Christmas Day when they're not open. Hopefully you can hear me, the wind's not too bad. Chris, say hello to the Norwich crew. Hello, Norwich crew. I don't know if we're going to get any snow just in. I don't think we are. It's a windy night, 5-6 degrees current temperature. Foxy, be good, because I can't hear anything. The wind's going right in my ears. So yeah, what is it with a lot of seaside resorts? They don't have Christmas lights on the seafront, apart from Chrome and a couple of other ones around the country. It's weird, isn't it? Obviously great, I think probably because a lot of them have their own illuminations. I know that Southend does a little bit sometimes. I'm just going to cross over. You can see it's very quiet down the seafront. I officially broke up from work till after Christmas. Yay for Crispy. It's quite good actually, because the way Christmas falls this year, you've got 2 bank holidays, haven't you? Yes, it is. It should be next week, Kevin. Ashley Explores, you missed the Christmas lights, but we'll go back to them in just a little bit. If you missed the videos, came up recently as well, where I visited Skegness in December and also Scarborough. I will do a proper 4K edited version of Great Yarmouth in January. You're welcome, Richard. Can we get to 200 thumbs up on the live? That would be good. I tell you what does look very festive is the Wellington Pier just there in the distance with the green and the red. There's a few people that have broken up for Christmas, others that have still got to work. Surprised those 2 pubs are shut tonight. There's a dog behind me. Timothy Lee, hello Tim and Gabby, from Tim and Rachel in Skegness. Hello Tim, how are you and Rachel? Sorry I missed you when I was in Skegness. It was quite a quick video. It's all in darkness tonight. Harry Ramsden's is open for takeaway, and the restaurant. There's actual there's people sitting in there, look, decorated rather festive with a Christmas tree. I wonder if they're open on Christmas Day, would people go in there and have a Christmas Day fish and chips? Why not? I think that'd be cool, being by the seaside. David S, you've made me want to visit Yarmouth one day, when in the UK definitely, and visit the beautiful town. Can you show me the Bark and Smack? We just did. If I walk past the pleasure beach, I've got my torch, so we'll go and have a walk up towards the pleasure beach before we head back into the town. That used to be a very popular Indian restaurant. I say used to be. It doesn't seem to be as popular as it used to be. As we're near Christmas, obviously, the writer Charles Dickens actually stayed at this hotel back in 1848. He was writing David Copperfield, apparently, when he stayed there. Again, needs a bit of TLC. Hello Mini Oasis, thank you very much. They're slightly different to the videos that I edit, so the lives are, you know, like POV, point of view, for you to just sit back and enjoy. I'll go out in the cold while you hopefully are somewhere warm. In fact, tell us where you're watching this right now. If you're at home, if you're in bed, if you're on the sofa, if you're at work, it'd be interesting to know where you're tuning in from. If you're watching on the TV, if you're on your phone or your tablet. That's where I park my car. East Devon, Kings Lynn, on the sofa in Middlesbrough, in my chair in Chelmsford. Is anyone in bed? Wow, Foxy B is on her phone and watching it on the TV. That is what you call commitment. And so are you, Rose. Thank you. Just across the road. Leanne's in bed watching me, thanks. In the kitchen, sofa with my feet up. Nice one, Mark. Hope you got a nice hot chocolate going on. At home with a quilt wrapped around me whilst watching TV. I tell you what, I had my booster yesterday and I feel absolutely rubbish right now. But as committed I am, I'm just going to make sure I go home and have a nice hot bath. Tracy's in my lounge with my cat Indiana. The Wellington Pier is open. Look, if we go around here. This light is very handy. I can show you the buildings a lot better. I'm on my bed, not in my bed. In the spare room, wrapping presents. Nice. I did indeed, John. I did travel out in a blizzard last year. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it this year because I haven't got my waterproof phone on me. Because my phone is now no longer waterproof. Thank you, Jojo, for your £10 super chat. Merry Christmas to you all. Thank you for keeping us entertained throughout the year. All the best for 2022, Martin. Thank you very much, Martin. There's nobody around here, look. It's all very quiet. But, you know, no matter what happens, no matter what night it is, sorry, in the year, Wellington Pier will always be open. Obviously because they've got a bowling alley here. And I guess Britannia Pier isn't because they haven't got much else going on. But, you know, in the winter, in the summer, I do love this pier. It is absolutely beautiful. This is, I don't know if you can hear it, there's some Christmas music playing in the background. Hello to Peggy. She's at home finding clothes in the USA. Hello, Peggy. I don't think you'll find many people sat out here tonight. But you know, you can see the lights from this pier all the way down the seafront. Love a bit of bowling. Foxy B, is the signal good? What's it like? This is Central Beach. Oh wow, my light actually does show up quite a lot. The bright lights there are the amusements that you can see, but it does look like snow. If we squint, we can pretend that it's deep snow. Hello to Lynette, watching on television, but recliner with a fluffy blanket on. Also hot chocolate. I'm jealous now. Signal is okay. Thank you, Foxy B. Lovely Christmas music playing. This is quite nice. In fact, when I was in Skegness, they were blasting out the Christmas songs, and I dropped something underneath the pier. I had to go underneath it, and the Christmas music was so loud underneath the pier, which I thought was a bit strange, but they have their speakers under there, that's why. Just walking around the back. In front of us, you may or may not see the Outer Harbour, the Premier Inn, and indeed the Pleasure Beach, which is obviously all shut. Hello Caroline, you're watching in Portishead. You can see the illuminations from the seafront here actually. Crispy, I'd have to say I was today listening to King's College in Cambridge actually. They do an album. Hello. They do an album of Christmas music, and they do Silent Night and all that kind of, all traditional kind of Christmas stuff. And obviously being from Cambridge as well, I grew up with carols at King's, and obviously it's broadcast all over the world on Christmas Eve. So what we'll do is have a walk through the pier. It's not really a pier though, is it? The front part of it. Ah, a bit of warmth. So much better. If you've never really looked in here, they've just got a mixture of games for the kids, jackpot games. They do have a little bit of bowling. Hopefully the signal's still alright in here. But very quiet in the amusements tonight. They call it a casino, but it's just slot machines basically. But yeah, this is the quietest I've ever seen it. But again, always people ask the same question, you know, why are amusements open when no one's around? You'd be surprised how much money they take on the £500 jackpot machines. But yeah, that is retro. Marky, welcome to the live stream. So that was Wellington Pier. In fact, I just noticed the front two, because they normally have those lit up, and one of the strip things is hanging down there. But the main pier's all lit up, but that's not at the moment. You're really talking about Asda deliveries in the chat. No, I do Tesco. But yeah, it's ridiculous this time of year. I had to wait till 10 o'clock to get my food the other day. 10 o'clock. And was waiting for food that night as well, so we couldn't have any food till like really late. The casino, me and Gabby were in there for my birthday the other day. It was quite nice. Some Christmas trees in the window there. Yes, the Christmas lights, we'll see more Christmas lights when we head back into the town in just a little bit. But if you've just joined us, you can always rewind. And of course, you can just keep watching. Please give the video a thumbs up, helps me out loads. A few people decorating their houses up here. But you can see the Wellington Pier. Look at that, how beautiful that looks. Kind of Christmassy as well. I don't know whether they've got like a Christmas light display going on. That's just the usual colours they actually have. Was it your birthday? You didn't mention it. Happy belated, that's fine, Mark. If you go on the cams, you can see me walking on the road. There is a few webcams actually that you can check out on the Seafront, and they're actually based up at the Hollywood Cinema, and I think there's another one which I will show you as well. Was I 30? No. Look how fast he's going. Melissa, I visited the house in Highgate. Which house are you talking about? I missed that. Right, so somebody said go up to the Pleasure Beach. What we do is I'm only going to go up just halfway, because obviously there's not too much to see. I'll just go up towards the flume. Well, actually, I'll just show you here because I got my light. But yeah, it's all in darkness. You can probably see the upside down house there, but the Pleasure Beach just up there. It's no point going up there because it's just in complete darkness, so you're not exactly going to be able to see that much. But we'll go down towards Britannia Pier too, and then up Regent Road. Have you had many morning frosts so far? John, the first frost we had in Great Yarmouth was today, actually. The first one we've had this winter. -10 by the looks of it, wordplay. The temperature's around about 6 degrees. There's a slight wind chill. I'll say the wind chill is about 2 degrees. But the model village here, obviously you can't see anything this time of night. You can't see anything. It was basically to kind of like hook you into going into the model village. It's a shame they don't do anything for Christmas, because I think that would be quite nice. They did open in lockdown for a little while, and of course you may remember the fact that they were in the centre of attention for the Banksy little house that was sprayed painted on, which has been it's in Peterborough now, I think. But you can always glimpse a little bit of the model village from here. Look, Chris, congratulations for being a member for 4 months. Walk Me Beginner. Don't forget, remember, if you have joined channel membership, you can cancel at any time. You can change your membership, and if you have joined recently or rejoined, you may notice there's an extreme Walk With Me member option, which I know is a bit ridiculous for £44 a month. But that was because I had 2 messages from 2 very nice people that wanted to give me a little bit more, but they didn't join. So I don't know what the point of that was, but I'll probably take it down a little bit. But yeah, there's 3 options to choose from. The details are in the description right at the top if you would like to join channel membership to get more out of the channel, be part of the community. Obviously all the videos are free, as always. Louis' Weird World, 4 months. Respect to you, sir. Thank you very much. I don't know why these cars always park on here. Are they to do with the staff? I don't know. Yes, the big wheel has gone. Will it come back again? There is talks of a wheel coming back. Whether it's the same wheel, we don't know. I expect that it probably won't be the same. And next year, hopefully work should start on this building. Doesn't look very Christmassy, does it? It's amazing how the old signage is still there, it just hasn't changed. I guess because there's no one taking it down. Crispy, the new member tier, is is basically walk with me extreme. So you can walk with me beginner, walk with me advanced, and then walk with me pro. But walk with me extreme, as I said, was for a couple of people at the message that wanted to donate a little bit more a month, which is very kind of them, but they haven't done anything, so I may take it off. Hi Tim, happy come Santa Claus yes 24. Don't know what you are saying there, Big Sean. I can only understand, I think, what you're saying. You're welcome, David. Oh dear, that is strong that they're smoking right there. Foxy, thank you. Hopefully with this light, somebody asked me about this the other day, where did I get this light from? Obviously it's very bright. I got it off Amazon and it works with batteries. How much battery? Oh, only one left, that's not good. So there was another Christmas triangle light thing tunnel over there, which they've obviously got rid of. Maybe they've put it, I don't know what they've done with that actually. Unless they've put it back in the marketplace, I don't know. 214 thumbs up. Can we get to 300? That would be good. 300 thumbs up. It's free to do. Just hit that thumbs up. Tells YouTube you're liking the video and pushes it out to more of my subscribers, because not everyone gets a notification. If you did, you're one of the lucky ones that YouTube sends it out to. Carl Anderson, Merry Christmas Tim, love the content, been subscribed since the California walk from lockdown 1. Wow, that is commitment. Thank you, buddy. Hi Tim, can you give a shout out to my boy Jason, who's just come out of hospital after 7 months? Hope he's okay. Yeah, so 6 PM on Christmas Eve. Hopefully you can join me and Gabby with some festive cheer, some festive chit chat. We'll do a couple of games, and also I'll give away a few mugs. Just incidentally, there's a couple of people waiting on mugs. It's just because I get the mugs from overseas. It takes forever to get here, and every time there's a problem with the C word and obviously Christmas, there's always delays. So I do apologise. We'll get them out in the new year. Steph, hi Tim. Hope you are both okay and bump from Steph and James. Hi Chris, you'll be able to see Gabby on Christmas Eve, fingers crossed. No one's on the scooters tonight. Jonesy family, good evening. That was the first time I've seen so many around. Do you know what? What's the weirdest thing about these is I never see anyone coming to replace the batteries or charge them up. They must do it like, it's almost like Santa. They'll come and do it when no one's watching at night. Hey Jake, been watching your videos since the history one back in last year, 2021. Hey Trevor, good evening. Hello Tracy. Hope Gabby gets to have her Christmas turkey. Do you know what's really interesting? We had the midwife come around today, and we were talking about the fact that we can't really prepare for Christmas because we don't know whether we'll have a Christmas. Obviously we will, but it would just be in hospital. Whether the hospital do Christmas dinners, I don't know. Thank you, Amanda. In January, you'll be able to see one during the day in 4K as well. Ian, I can't get any donuts tonight because there's no donut places open. 242 thumbs up. 242 thumbs up. Could we get to 300 would be good. Anyone for crazy golf tonight? Windy and cold. It is cold. I'm freezing. The temperature's, like I say, 5 degrees I think it is now. There's a big wind chill though, so it's about 2 wind chill wise. That looks so strange, doesn't it? Because the shutter's down where you are protected. Thank you, John. FC Family, God bless you. Interesting YouTube name. So we're leaving the seafront behind, going back towards the town. Pool or snooker? I haven't played that for ages. I'd say pool, obviously. Amanda, I should have put it on tonight. I didn't actually. What time's the amusements shut? They around about 11, half 10, 11, even in the winter. Christine, thank you for getting cold for us. That's okay, Christine. You're more than welcome. Thank you for watching. It means a lot. Yeah, I mean, if you missed the most unusual thing at the seaside is when it snows. Now, when we get a north wind, we do get quite a lot of snow in Great Yarmouth, but it rarely settles for long. But we always seem to get lots of heavy snow showers that come in off the sea. And seeing snow on the beach is the weirdest thing ever. Sorry, I just missed a comment there. What was that I just saw? Just had a laugh. Tim, you mentioned Santa's and set my Echo Dot off. You got your Echo Dot listening? Play Christmas music. Alexa, play Christmas music. See if that did it. Unless you're signed up to Apple Music or Amazon Music or whatever it is. Mind you, can get around that by just saying, like say for example, you want to hear songs, right? We haven't got Amazon Music. If you say play songs by Robbie Williams, they'll play random songs from Robbie Williams. So I won't bother paying. Bit of a trick. Same with Christmas music. Jake, Alexa went off as well. See, I get paranoid. I turn mine off if I'm not using it, because apparently they hear your conversations and record them. The Foxy Bee, did it work with your Alexa, really? Team, you just set off George Michael. Old family holidays, look how simple the caravans were back then. By the way, if you've never seen this is the first ever photo of Britannia Pier. 1858, that's amazing, isn't it? They had big old gates on the front of it. Thank you, Tim. I have Mariah Carey playing now. Alexa, stop! There you go, you're welcome. If that worked. Gabby's been listening to Christmas music on Alexa since blooming November. As soon as she goes downstairs, it's Alexa, play Christmas music. So yeah, we just walked in front of the Marina Centre. 258 thumbs up, let's get to 300, that'd be good. This light is starting to dim now. It's weird to see all the palm trees and crazy golf. And I've just noticed as well that the Empire has started to open up now, pretty much every day, every evening. And bearing in mind, obviously this was closed for years, and they would only ever open during the main summer season. So it's quite nice to see it open. I think they realised, obviously, pub on the prom, that's always open, that's on the seafront. Because when I first moved to Great Yarmouth, it was still very much like as soon as winter comes, everything shuts down. But obviously there's people who live in the town and people who still come here on weekends and stuff like that. But it's good to see it all lit up. I did go in there once on a live stream, but they've got live music playing, I think, so I kind of don't want to get problems with copyright. But it is a magnificent building, and it is so nice to see it lit up again, isn't it? Look at that. A bit of nostalgia. Hello Darren, Merry Christmas to you as well. We've got these little lights outside which look quite nice. Will there be a live broadcast during the countdown to New Year's Eve? I don't think so. Although, New Year's Day, I will be live, fingers crossed, from Cromer for the fireworks on New Year's Day. So New Year's Day night, I'll be doing a live from Cromer for their fireworks. So hopefully you'll be able to, if you want to see some fireworks New Year's Day or New Year's Day night, you can come and join us for that. But just looking back at the Empire, that looks really Christmassy actually, and really pretty. I just said ironic. It was that Alexa played that song. Isn't it ironic? Yeah, it is weird. Look, you can see just the Britannia Pier there in darkness, which is very strange because normally, like I say, that's always lit up. So we're going to head back into the town to just catch up on some of the Christmas lights. So yeah, live videos coming up Christmas Eve, 6 p.m. Make sure you join me. There'll be a video coming up on Christmas Day, a special one, and there'll also be a Christmas between Christmas and New Year, where I look back on some of the videos. That will also be a live from home, and then New Year's Day, Christmas fireworks, not Christmas. It's so confusing this time of year. Richard, who knows? I doubt it very much though, to be honest. Is someone called Big Toe in the chat? Big Toe. Anyone for a slush? Maria, I've already recorded it. I don't want to spoil the fun, but I have already recorded it. It will go out on Christmas Day. That's what Joyland looks like. The snails are all in bed. I've just realised something. I think they've replaced the bulbs in these lights because they're a lot brighter now than they ever used to be. Like I say, there used to be lights all underneath these seats that used to look really good. There are a few that are still on. But yeah, Britannia Pier, nothing lit up whatsoever, which is quite unusual. All dark. All the shutters are down. You can't go on there like you can the Wellington Pier. But someone was talking about cameras. There is a live webcam which is on that building there. And if you want to see a video about that building there, which is the Arc Cinema, which used to be the aquarium in Great Yarmouth, I've done a video on that. You can see that on the channel. It's quite amazing because some of the old aquariums are still behind the walls, which is scary. So we'll say goodbye to Great Yarmouth Seafront. Now this is where the signal sometimes drops, so bear with. Joey B, thank you for updating us. Again, these are always on, these lights. I don't know whether I like this or the curtain of lights that they used to have. Mark, am I still doing my radio show? Yes. In Liverpool, yes, I am. I'll tell you what's really eerie is when you walk down Regent Road when the wind is howling off the North Sea and all these shutters are clanging around and making noise. Sorry about that, Kevin. It seems like a lot of you guys have Alexa. Helen, yeah, it's cold tonight. 273 thumbs up. Let's get to 300 before the end of the stream. That would be good. There you go. The rattling of the... This acts like a wind tunnel off the sea, you see, from down there. And it kind of sweeps down here in the winter, especially if you have an easterly wind. And it's blooming freezing, yeah. Thank you, Timothy. I'm surprised you use your full name, Timothy. Do you prefer that? I hate it personally. People always ask, is it your full name? And I say no. You've never seen Regent Road like this. Well, it is winter. See, none of the restaurants are actually open either. A few takeaway places, that's about it. We'll walk past there in a minute. Yeah, it is creepy actually. Probably that light is on to creep me out. There's a car coming down here. It's a pedestrian area. And they're going fast. So this place is always open as well. Burgers and sausages. Is it busy in here tonight? Wow, that is quiet. Look at that. They've always got live music coming in there. Just a few people hanging around. Yeah, so hopefully you'll be able to join me on Christmas Eve, 6 o'clock. We all said that would be a good time. How's the signal looking, Foxy B? Big Toe Dan 50, I love your YouTube name. Yeah, well, with the new restrictions and stuff like that, I think that a lot of people are staying home, aren't they? Which is, thanks Crispy, which is advisable obviously with the rise in cases and that kind of stuff. Amanda, no, there was, if you rewind the video, you'll be able to see a little bit of the lantern parade that happened earlier in the town. Again, it wasn't as big as it normally is. But where we are right now, yeah, it's super quiet. 276 thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. It helps me out. Obviously, you might remember this used to be a bowling alley that burned down. There was some pretty amazing photos of the fire from a drone shot that someone did. But that fire happened in the middle of the season. It was quite severe as well. But it completely gutted it all, rebuilt it back up. Is the freaky light on in the waxworks? Yes, look, it is. Ooh, it's always on. This is a private house now, but it's well spooky. Probably one of the best, worst waxworks in the world. Please don't send the rain to me, Steve. Now, before there was a Starbucks, I always used to come here to the Café Le Continental bar. But I find they are always really busy in the summer. Mind you, so Starbucks, Costa. Do they make rock at Christmas? No. You can see the rock shop here, all shut. Would people buy rock at Christmas? I'm sure they could do Christmas flavoured rock. In fact, what's really interesting is Great Yarmouth Market used to sell deep fried Christmas puddings. Heshkin, there was some super chats. People are very kind. Obviously, they don't have to give a super chat. They can if they want. That little $sign, if you hit that and you'd like to support the channel, you can. Brian, I wouldn't want to either. It looks spooky. I'm sorry if anyone's there. Where's the casino? There's two casinos in Great Yarmouth, John. There's the one we saw down on the Seafront, which is closed, and there's the Hippodrome Casino, which I'll show you in a little bit. But we'll go back through the Christmas lights once again. All this, that's not entirely true. Somebody said about all the rock made in Great Yarmouth is made in Blackpool. That's not true, because there's a couple of rock shops here that make their own rock. I do know all the casinos, Crispy, yes. I've lost loads of money in them in the past. No, to be fair, I haven't been in a casino for ages. Obviously because of Gabby. We used to go in there together on a Saturday night, have a drink. In fact, I spent New Year in the casino in the town. It was not the best New Year at all. It was, in fact, it was quite rubbish. They didn't plan to do anything until the last minute, and then it was just all a little bit dull and a little bit boring. So I was like, someone's pulled his trousers now, mate. Pub's still going strong. Does this place ever shut? Seriously? Have you ever seen inside it? No, I don't think I've actually ever been in this pub, but it's always playing live music. Yes, the old theatre used to be there. To be 12 again. I think they're playing Kiss Chase. What's going on? How come this is still open? Oh, I think it's because there's testing going on in there. I was wondering why this place is still open, and then I realised it's not late night shopping tonight. That's tomorrow. So we'll take a look at the Christmas tree in Great Yarmouth, which is not the best Christmas tree, and I have to say it's always dead at the bottom, and this always seems to happen every year. I don't know where they get the Christmas tree from, but it dies at the bottom too quickly, whether they don't water it or not. But it's looking a little bit sorry for itself. As you can see, it's dead, and all the dead bits. I know that happens to a lot of Christmas trees, but that's really dead in some parts. The chavs are out tonight. What was really funny is the lantern parade, right? It was really busy around here just half an hour ago, and yeah, it does look better than the one in Trafalgar Square. Let's be honest, it still does look better than the one in Trafalgar Square. I thought they took that down. Wasn't that a gift from, was it Denmark or Sweden or something like that? Victor, good evening. I have to say though, these are pretty. These balls they've got. Throughout the year they're used for hanging baskets, but at Christmas they put balls in. And Palmer's used to have a big sea of lights, which obviously now that they're not Palmer's anymore, they only have half up. The rest are not actually up at all. But yeah, this is all boarded up, and I don't know what's going to happen with it. Who knows? Oh, was it Norway? What are those kids doing? They're just like running around like idiots. Like I say, I reckon they're playing Kiss Chase. So yeah, what you're seeing here, look. These are, honestly, I've never seen these here before. It's quite nice to see them in the market. But you won't be able to see this soon. This will all be gone. And the new market will be hopefully up and running next year. They are faster than Usain Bolt. They're very heavy-footed running as well. It's going to do their backs in. I could tell them that. It's cold up in Scotland, I bet it is. Well, it's nice they've gone to make the effort this year with those Christmas trees. Random places. So this is the market. The permanent kind of market thing they're doing, where you'll probably be going in there and thinking it feels just the same as the other one. What are they doing? They're just like running around like kids. Well, they are kids, I know. I feel like they're doing it because of the camera. Showing off to their girlfriends. Well, I can't see any girls actually walking around at all. 400 people watching, 295 thumbs up. Let's get the thumbs up going. Look, they're still running over there, look. Shout out to Daniela and Sophia. Do I say that right, Victor? I think I do. So yeah, I will be live on Christmas Eve. Hopefully you can come and join me for a Christmas Eve live at 6 p.m. with Gabby, if the baby's not here by then. There'll also be a live on New Year's Day in Quay for the fireworks. Why is it empty? We're not in lockdown. This is because this is Norfolk in the winter, and unlike London or anywhere else, you know, as soon as like 6-7 o'clock comes, this place is deserted. But it's quite nice just to have a walk around. Amanda's pressed a thumbs up. We've got 300 thumbs up. Thank you, Amanda. So this is where we started tonight's live stream. John, you said about a casino. That is a casino just over there, the other side of the building, the Palace Bingo, and there's a casino. Used to be the old Tesco. We've been live for 1 hour and 15 minutes so far. I think the wind's died down a little bit, which is good. Almost. You need to do a bingo live next year, Tim. Walk with me bingo. That'd be good. Well, I hope you enjoyed tonight's live walk around Great Yarmouth at Christmas. It's some parts were Christmassier than others. Don't forget, I'll be live on Christmas Eve, 6 o'clock. And there will be a few more videos coming out Christmas Day and between Christmas and New Year and New Year's Day as well. So lots still to come on the channel and loads to talk about next year. But yeah, hopefully grab a mulled wine or a hot chocolate and join me and Gabby if there's no baby. Christmas Eve at 6 o'clock. And enjoy the rest Wednesday evenings. Thank you very much for all the super chats, all the channel members. Thank you for joining me tonight. And I will see you on Christmas Eve. Brian, thank you very much. I just saw that. Shout out to Saffron for Christmas. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Foxy B. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you to Samantha, Chris, John Major, Belvedere, Rose, David NW, Sean, Crispy, Mark. I'll see you Christmas Eve.